बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। अस्सलामु अलैकुम वरहमतुल्लाहि वबरकातुह। How are you, dear students? I hope you all are fine. Dear students, do you have learned your last lecture? As today's lecture have a link, a connection with last lecture. In last lecture, we have studied about the motion of charges and we have calculated force on electron and proton. While in today's lecture 14.6, we will again discuss about the motion of charged particles in an electric and magnetic field. So now we will compare the motion of charged particles in electric and magnetic field. In this figure we can see there are two metallic plates. One is positively charged, other one is negatively charged. So these are electric field lines shown by red arrow. Electric field is flowing from higher potential positive to lower potential negative. So these are electric field lines, while there is a charge plus Q in between these two plates. So when an electric charge is placed in between electric field having electric field value E, it will experiences a force parallel to electric field, parallel to this electric field. So now it is positively charged, so it will, there are two plates, positive plate and negative plate. So it will be pushed by this positive plate and it is pulled towards the negative plate. As both are like charges, so like charges repel each other, while this charge and this negative plate charge, they having opposite charge, so that's why it will move from higher potential towards lower potential, from positive plate toward negative plate. So the force that is experienced by this charge according to electric field is written as F represent force, while QE represent its value. F is equal to QE. So this is the force which is experienced by this charge when it is placed in an electric field. So the force experienced by a charge when it is placed in an electric field is written as F is equal to QE. Now if the charge is free to move, then it will accelerate according to Newton's law. And what is Newton's law? F is equal to Newton's second law of motion. If this charge is free to move, then according to Newton's second law of motion, F is equal to ma. We know very well F is equal to ma, and it is allowed to accelerate freely, and acceleration is equal to a is equal to F over m, and F is, we have now discussed that F is equal to QE. So by using these formulas, this is the force that is experienced by the charge Q that is placed in an electric field. And now if this charge is allowed to move freely, it will accelerate freely. So acceleration is written as, according to Newton's second law of motion, F is equal to ma and a is equal to F over m, while the force experienced by the charge is QE. So acceleration is written as QE over m. What is E? E is here electric field that is represented in the diagram, and the direction of electric field is from higher potential, from positive to negative plate, higher potential to lower potential, and electric field is represented by electric field lines, and there is a charge Q that is allowed to accelerate freely in between these two plates in the presence of electric field E, and the force experienced by this charge is F is equal to QE, and it is allowed to accelerate freely. So A is equal to F over m according to law of motion, and F value is QE. So Q is charge that is placed in between in an electric field having some mass m. So its acceleration is calculated by this formula, A is equal to QE over m. And always remember, if the electric field in between these two plates is uniform, then the acceleration of this charged particle is also uniform, and we can calculate the position of the particle at any instant of time by using, this is important MCQ, by using a uniformly accelerated motion, and that are Newton's equation. Different first equation of motion, second equation of motion, third equation of motion. These equations are known as uniformly accelerated equations. Okay. Now same case we are repeating again when a charged particle Q is moving with some velocity v in a region where there is an electric field E and magnetic field B. In this case there is only electric field. While now we will discuss, as we have learned in the topic in title 14.6, motion of charged particle in an electric and magnetic field. We have understand the motion of charge in an electric field, while now we are going to understand the motion of charged particle in electric and magnetic field. Now this is a field and this is a charged particle Q. When a charged particle Q is moving with velocity v in a region where there is an electric field E and magnetic field B. Magnetic field is represented by B. There is an electric field E and there is magnetic field B. Then total force F is the total force experienced by this charge is the vector sum of the electric force, that is QE we have calculated, and magnetic force, that is QV cross B. As in case of magnetic force is a deflecting force. Always remember, magnetic force is a deflecting force, right? So in case of electric field, electric force, F is equal to QE, while in case of electric and magnetic force, the force is the combination of both Fe plus Fb. Fe is electric force and Fb is magnetic force. This is known as Lorentz force. So this is very important short question. What is Lorentz force? Lorentz force is a combination of electric force and magnetic force, right? So now in case of electric force, formula of force F is equal to QE. This is a charged particle. When it is entered in a region, there is a region or space where there is electric field and there is also magnetic field, right? So under the action of electric and magnetic field, when this charged particle enters in this region having some speed v, in start it has a linear motion, straight motion. After the effect of magnetic force, it takes turn, it deflects from its original path. So it is concluded that magnetic force is a deflecting force, right? So the total force that is experienced on a charged particle is sum of Fe and Fb. Fe is electric force and Fb is magnetic force. This is known as Lorentz force. So the total force F is equal to Fe plus Fb. E electric force, its value is QE, and Fb magnetic force, its value is QV cross B. Okay, V cross B, it deflects, deflecting force. So this force F is known as Lorentz force. It is to be pointed out that only the electric force does work, MCQ, while no work is done by the magnetic force, which is simply a deflecting force. This is important important topic according to short questions. In this question, first important MCQ short question, Lorentz force. And what's Lorentz force? Write its formula. After that, draw the figure. Draw the figure of charged particle in which it is under the action of electric force and magnetic force. Then you will draw this figure and draw a region where there is only electric force. A charged particle is under the experience of electric force. Then you draw this one as there is only electric field, and this is a charged particle. E represent electric field, while red lines here show electric. These are electric field lines. If they are uniform, then the charged particle acceleration is also uniform. Okay. So this is our short topic, but it is very important according to MCQs and short questions. Now learn topic 14.5 and 14.6. This is your homework. Fi amanillah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.